Welcome back, all you backpackers of the back rooms, pals of the pool rooms, and lovers of all things liminal. I'm the liminal photographer, your explorer of the eerie, frontiersman of the fractures, and whatever else. I always like trying to remember a few of those alliterations to spit out, and I always forget like part of the way through, and I just want to get on with it. Today, we're checking out Surface. I saw this game on They Call Me X's channel and thought it looked really cool. Oh. Okay. And very much reminds me of like the Midwest. Like you get these like underground structures, or maybe it's just more in like cities where it gets cold. You have all these like tunnels that are underground that kind of connect everything under the city that you can use to get around, and this very much reminds me of that. So I hope you all enjoy the pictures, and let me know what this reminds you of. I'm curious. But, like, I think of, in Chicago, Lower Wacker Drive. I want to get lots of pictures, because this is a short demo, so... It's basically like a street that runs under the city, and even these signs here are so reminiscent of that. And the lights, the grimy concrete, all the big pipes. It's amazing. Like as I was watching the other playthrough of this game, I was like, man, I've been here. So I was excited to check this game out. Very laid back, like liminal experience. I really feel like the developer has a phenomenal grasp on liminality, so to speak. Of all these wonderful, endless dark corridors used for who knows what. But what I liked about this game was that it was believable. Like I felt like, you know, this is a place kind of like ripped right out of the real world, and yeah, let me know if you get that vibe. But it's very like what's the word? I don't think low fantasy is really the right term, but how do I get these fans? Maybe this is it. You know, there's not like a lot of like anomalous or inexplicable things happening. It's just kind of a bizarre liminal environment. Oh, what's all this detail? It's so weird, just like scratches on the concrete. Like this is like, I don't know, exactly a shot that I would find if I went on like a photo expedition in like a city, you know. I'm really looking forward to trying to do that as soon as the weather starts getting a little nicer, you know. Alright, so we have entered the industrial sector. And again, this like, it feels like it's ripped right out of the real world. It looks like we're in some kind of like a foundry or iron processing plant. If you've ever been to Gary, Indiana, I don't know, you'll I feel like you'll see what I'm talking about. Or if you look up pictures. Not all these doors work. Actually, I feel like very few of them do. There's only like one determinate path as of now through the game. I kind of like this shot. Yeah, you have all these where you have like the molten iron and you brings it along the line and dumps it into some kind of mold or something. I don't know. Who knows? Just using my imagination. Very cool though. You know, I also, why do I think of Half-Life 2? I don't know. That's a game that I haven't played in forever. Might be interesting to do a photo expedition through. Like iconic games like that, but I don't know. I don't really want to get into like shooters and first-person shooters so much. I'd rather stick to more of like the walking simulator first-person experience. Now look at that. Can I get... Look at that, like... I don't know, it's... either got something flowing through it, or it's just kind of simulating, like, the ripples of the water. Very interesting. This is great, too. Love the pipe work. Great attention to detail. And this is a game that I would... Oh, and of course, my man... I shouldn't say my man, these developers know... They have a firm grasp on the liminal when they have the solo, like, folding chair or plastic lawn chair. I have no idea who the developer of this game is. It's just like a phrase, like, my man. Alright, looks like we gotta go this way. I've been enjoying almost like collecting photos of those like isolated chairs. Surface 1.8 kilometers. We're heading up. But what I was saying, oh, this room is really cool. I gotta figure out a way to photograph this. We don't have so much darkness. Whoa. Oops, I think I fell off the map. It is a little bit too dark. Though I like the atmosphere of it. I just need to be patient and wait for the light. Oh, and there's more of that. Whatever that is flowing through the bottom of this place. One more. It's so flippin' dark. I think we have to go up that way, but I'm gonna go down here and see if I can get a good shot down this hallway, corridor, canal, whatever it is. I was like sitting in the dark trying this door to my right forever and ever, and it just wasn't working. No, this is a terrible, terrible shot. This is so strange. Let's just get out of here. It's too dark. Oh, I love this. And you know, kind of what I was talking about, where these like, there's these tunnels that lead all over under the city, so you can, you know, like, you leave your apartment and you take the elevator to the subfloor and walk through the tunnels to get to your work. And take the elevator up to your office, and you don't ever have to go outside, you know, set things up in such a way. And it, you know, that sounds pretty depressing to me, but though if it is cold, it's nice to be able to do that. Oh, this is cool. This very much reminds me of Chicago, like here. Like that arch. Kind of reminds me of like the warehouses. I don't know if neo-Gothic is the right term. Yeah, I love these giant window panels. Just extending into the darkness. I think I need to back up a little bit. Kind of get this door in the shot. Something of interest. Okay, yeah, this is just like what I was talking about. You know, you go through the tunnels, go into your office, no windows. Oh, that's a dead end. And that noise, absolute chef's kiss, like, in terms of audio design in this room. It really nails. I guess there's like a level in Pools that does this. There's a level in like the Complex Expedition where something haunting about it. Like, there's nothing particularly weird about the noise. It's just, where is it coming from? What is it for? But yeah, it very much reminds me of like some of the old Backrooms videos and some of my favorite liminal space games. I'm so glad to be able to share that with all of you who have decided to spend your time here. Yeah, I gotta get these cubicles. I was trying to think of like what era of decor this is, maybe. Probably like 70s or something, but you know, just like that time where they started gutting out all of the like wooden trim and wallpaper, and you'd have like chair rail and all kinds of finished carpentry, and you know, they'd buy these offices downtown and gut them, like gut all the marble and the stonework and put in drywall and plastic trim and drop ceiling and fluorescent lights. And you know, I really think that is part of the aspect of this genre of horror, and the developer of this game has encapsulated that quite well. This is just a window. I think we are very near the end. I get a couple of close-ups. I want to get, you know, I wish there was control mapping so I could crouch and take some shots. You know, I always make requests like that for being able to manipulate the camera as much as possible. Like a zoom in and a zoom out would be nice. I don't think there's a need for this reticle in the screen. There's, you know, you're only ever opening doors, so I feel like it's just kind of breaking the immersion a little bit. Otherwise, here, oh, this is our this is like the menu screen basically from here, the shot. Yeah, all this little detail and the ceiling work and the rust and grime down the walls, really, really great. And we have made it to the surface. Gorgeous. With the snow, I don't know. Like, I feel like the developer is a Midwesterner or like New Yorker or something like that. They nailed that kind of urban exploration aspect that I've really been looking for in these liminal space games. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to keep my eye out for the full release or any updates that come out that showcase new areas of the game. And for now, I hope you enjoy the screenshots, and I hope you enjoy your week, and stay liminal. Bye now.